Okay, we start. So at the first, welcome all of you to join this session. So my name is Dr. Chen Weng. We also have another program leader, Dr. Helen Tsai. Later on, she will introduce the second part about this MQ program. Okay, so let me introduce the first program show here. Actually, I would like to introduce, actually, is the first part of here. That means it's the EIE program. Electronic and Information Engineering. So this is our department. We call it EEE. That means it's Electrical and Electronic Engineering. So this is actually is a merger of previous EE and EIE departments. So we have this new department. So I believe you come here, I think you know this is our university, our campus. So actually Adelaide is very beautiful, and our this traffic is very good, convenient. So very near to this Hong Kong subway. So you can see this is an overview of our university. This is the department of EEE. So this is our location is here. So mainly is in CF and DE blocks. Okay, so if you want to visit, you can take a look later on. So in the beginning, I would like to introduce our mission. That means our department. So you can see the first objective is that we want to provide this outstanding education, okay, to all of you if you are joining us in the coming year. So that means we want to produce our graduates and meet the future need. Okay, so that means we want to provide this outstanding education. The second is that our department actually have two parts. We have an undergraduate program. We also have this postgraduate. So that means we have this undergraduate and postgraduate education. So of course, we want to achieve this excellence in each part, in education, in research. Later on, I will give you more details. So of course, this is a EEE department. So we would like to cover actually is the electrical and electronic engineering, these two parts. Then we want to make our graduate become the leader, okay, in our field. That means we want to make sure we can achieve this. Okay, so this is our mission. That means in our department. So this is the programs. So you can see actually we provide this full-time and also part-time. That means for this bachelor degree and master degree. That means this is the programs. Then we also provide the research degree. That means if you want to pursue this MPhil and also PhD degree, our department also provides this program. That means it's a research degree. So I quickly introduce our department. I think you may already know it. Here I quickly go through this information for you. So you can take a look. Actually, we have 80 teaching staff. Actually, our department is very big in PolyU. So that means we have this 80 teaching staff. We also have this supporting staff. We also have the supporting staff. We have, for example, tutor. Then we also have staff from a journal office. Then also have this research staff and also our students. Actually, I believe our EEE department is very big actually in PolyU, and also it's very big, I think, in Hong Kong. That means related to the EEE, this topic, this program. Then I would like to quickly introduce, you can take a look. Actually, we have many different labs in our department. For example, we have this advanced materials. We have AI. We have this circuit. If you want to study the hardware, our department can also provide this opportunity. Then we have this electronics and telecommunication. Then we have this fiber optics. Then information photonics, microfabrication. Then, of course, we also have this joint labs with different companies. For example, PolyU, Huawei, and PolyU, this innovation technology, Hong Kong. That means we have a different joint labs. That means to provide some chance for our students to do some practical things in the lab. Then, for example, you can see we also have this fiber fabrication lab. Actually, this is only one in Hong Kong. This is very, very good. So this is just let you have a look or take a look to understand what the research, okay, in our department, what is our research in which field. So you can see actually we'll cover a lot actually in different aspects. So of course, in addition to this, we also provide different activities. That means we organize different activities on campus, also outside our campus. So that means we want to, I want to mention is that of course our students are young and also have the energy to study. Then we want to nurture the talents and also interest on campus for our MSc graduates. So again, this is just the key research topics. That means we have different research groups. So you can take a look. So this is the important research topics or programs in our department in EEE. For example, we have this AI and robotics. Okay, we have this photonics and smart materials and device. We also have this communication, information security. So we have this EV and also this smart mobility. We have this power, energy systems. We have this one, microelectronics and quantum technology. So today we also introduce this one. Later on, Dr. Tsai will introduce this one. So this is the research topics. So get back to this MSc in EIE. Today you come, you join this session, you want to load our program MSc in EIE. So you can see from here, we provide this MSc degree in EIE. Okay, we also have this two special lessons. Later on, I will give you more details. So please wait for a moment. So you can see we have this Internet of Things. So this is one special lesson. So what is the special lesson? Later on, I will give you more details. Then we also have this one is the multimedia signal processing and communications. That means when you get to the degree, if you select this two, then we will add this link into your degree. Okay, so that means in addition to this EIE title, you also have this title in your degree. Okay, later on I will give you the details. So of course, this give you the details. I will not try to repeat this sentence, but the key point here is that our program actually is try to provide you this electrical, electronic, and also information. So we combine this hardware and also software in our program. So that means if you go to other department, you may only study software. Okay, in our department, in MSc in EIE, you also study AI. You also study signal processing. You also study hardware. Okay, that means our programming very big advantage or very important thing is that we combine the hardware and software. That means you not just study AI or signal processing, you also study hardware here. So you also have a chance, if you have an interest in hardware, you also can have a chance to select the subject related to the hardware. Okay, so this is the advantage actually in my program, MSc in EIE. Okay, so we hope you can have an interest in this one. So I already mentioned is that you can see from here. So we have two special lessons. One special lesson actually is Internet of Things. I believe everyone knows Internet is very important. So in this one, you study the software, but you also have a chance to select the subject related to the hardware. You know both. Okay, So that means this is the advantage of this one. Then we also have this one is the another specialism is the multimedia signal processing and communications. Okay, in this specialism, you also have a chance to select the subject related to the hardware and software at the same time. So this is the just already mentioned is that we have in this MSc in EIE this program we have this full-time, we also have part-time. Okay, so that means of course the part-time is only for local. Okay, only the local can have this part-time. So we provide our subject. Later on, I will give you more details about the subject. At this moment, you can see the subject. Usually, we have the subject usually weekday, evening. But of course, we also have some classes actually is daytime. Okay, so we provide a weekday evening because we have a part-time student. Okay, so we also have this. We also have this one is the. Of course, we also have a subject actually is in the daytime. Okay, so for MSc in EIE, if you you are the full time, we hope you can finish within 1.5 years. Okay, so if you are part time here, then we hope you can finish within 2.5 years. Okay, so that means this is the part-time and also full-time. Then I already mentioned we have two modes, full-time and also part-time. For the full-time, actually, we hope, actually this is a requirement, is that per semester, you need to select 9 credits or more. That means it's one subject, actually is 3 credits. That means it's our requirement is that one semester you select at least 3 subjects for full time. Now for part time, actually is that we hope is less than this 9. Okay, this is our requirement. Of course, part time I already mentioned is only for local. Then if you have the interest in this program, MSc in EIE, you can see we have this award. This one, you can see. We have this MSc degree in EIE. We also have this MSc in EIE with this specialism. Okay, you can see this is one specialism. This is the second one. You can select. Okay, so if you select this two, you can see we have a different requirement. That means how you can get this degree with the specialism. For example, if you select this one, then if you have this dissertation, then we also have this long dissertation. So what is the meaning of a dissertation? That means the MSc program will request you to finish 10 subjects. If you select the dissertation, means this dissertation actually is equivalent to 9 credit, means it's 3 subjects. Okay, that means in this case, if you have this dissertation, that means you only need to finish 7 subjects. Then include at least 4 core subjects. Then you have this dissertation. Okay, if you don't select the dissertation, you need to finish 10. Okay, you need to finish this 10 subjects. Then at least it's 6 core subjects. Okay, now of course this is AIE. AIE actually is academic integrity. This is compulsory for everyone here. You need to finish this credit. Of course, for this one credit, you don't need to pay. Okay. So this is the difference. I try to repeat again. Dissertation means is that one dissertation is 9 credit. That means it's 3 subject. Okay, equivalent. That means in this, of course, if you select the specialism, you can see the different requirement. Okay, so you can see also 7, but you can see the core subject actually increase to 5. Okay, so this one is long dissertation, 7 core subject. You may ask me what is the core subject. Very soon I will show you this information. Then this is our subject. I will not repeat each one here. You can take a look. Okay, so you can see we have this different topics. That means we'll cover this hardware and also software. Okay, so you can take a look. So you can see we have many different subjects. Now, then I try to introduce is this one. I already mentioned. For example, you didn't. For example, you do not want to select a dissertation. Then in this case, you need to select a subject. You also need to select the core subject, correct? Then if in the EIE, then this is with this specialism. This is with this specialism. You can see we have this core subject actually is here. Okay, this is this one, and this is this one. That means we provide a sufficient number of core subjects to allow you to finish your program to get your degree here. That means MSc in EIE. So related to the dissertation, I would like to give you more information. So that means recent years, I find that more and more students want to select this dissertation in this program. So that means I already mentioned, if you select this dissertation, means you can have this light credit. That means it's actually equivalent to 3 subjects. Of course, this is optional. You can select, do not have this one, okay, in your study. If you select this one, how to select it? Very simple. After you join us, we will give you the topics from the supervisors. Then you can approach your supervisor then to discuss your research topic. Then you will work with your supervisor to finish this dissertation. Okay, so dissertation usually requires you at the minimum is 2 semesters to finish. You cannot finish the dissertation within 1 semester. That means it's minimum is 2 semesters to finish this dissertation. So this is some details. I will not repeat this sentence, but the key point here is that if you have an interest in this one, then later on, after you join us, approach your supervisor, get one research topic, then to finish it. Work with your supervisor in our department, okay? So you may care about this one. So that means today you join here. That means you want to load this. So I will give you more details. So you can see we have for this program EIE in EIE MSc. So you can see we have the minimum admission requirement. You need to have an honors degree in engineering, science, or technology, or you is a chartered engineer status or equivalent qualification. We always consider your application. Okay, of course, if you don't have this honors degree, but you have this relevant qualification and work experience, we also can consider. Okay, so that means for this MSc in EIE. So this is the minimum requirement. So if you are not a native speaker of English, or your degree, you get your bachelor degree is not in a university where the medium of instruction is not English. So we have this requirement. So you can see, this is you only can have these 2 options. You can submit this. For example, a TOEFL, you can have 80 or above. That means it's internet-based. Okay, you can see for this one, we don't allow, we don't consider. Okay, so you need to pay attention. Is this one TOEFL internet-based? Okay, so another one is this is Internet English Language Testing System, academic. This is an academic. So you can see this is online indicator test. All this we don't consider. Okay, that means if your medium instruction is not English or you are not a native speaker of English, so you need to submit this material. Okay, so of course for this one it's a 6. We only consider it's overall. Okay, so that means we consider overall band score is 6 or above. We can consider. Okay, so this is the requirement. You must submit this. Then we will consider. Okay. So I think you also care about this one. So that means if you join apply, you can see from here. This actually is self-financed. So that means each credit actually is 7,000 Hong Kong dollar. Okay, so for both local and non-local students. So if you want to join us at the initial stage, that means we have this requirement. Initial registration credit for local actually is 6. For non-local actually is 12. Okay, so that means you need to submit, you need to pay this. Okay, so this is the initial registration. Then we also provide this option is a credit transfer. That means its maximum is 18 credits. Okay. So how about our MSc graduates? So you can take a look from here. So you can see actually our MSc graduate actually are very popular. They get the top offers in recent years. So you can see we have top companies here. For example, it's Apple and also Huawei, and also these are local Hong Kong companies. They are very famous, actually. They are very popular. So that means my suggestion is that if you join this, try to get the high grade, high marks for each subject. Then when you graduate, you can show this good or perfect transcript. Try to look for a job. So that means actually in recent years, I try to emphasize again, our MSc graduate always can get a good job. So how to apply? I believe you can just log on to the PolyU website. You can also find a link there. Try to use the link there to apply. Okay. So if you want to apply, pay attention to this. We very welcome you to apply this for this MSc in EIE. So you can see we have 2 deadlines. So this semester is this one is 19 November 2024. Okay, so this is the early one. So the main one actually is this. It's the 30 April 2025. Okay, so that means if you apply by this day, then we will consider at first. Okay, then later on, this is another deadline. So this is 30 April. Okay, pay attention to this deadline if you want to apply. Then of course, this is our contact information. If you have any general inquiry, you can send an email to this one, to this email address. Okay, so our colleague will try to reply to your inquiry. So another thing is that if you are non-local, so PolyU will also help you to apply for a visa in Hong Kong. Okay, so of course, Hong Kong this visa will usually take at least 8 to 10 weeks to process. So pay attention to this duration. Okay, so that means you need to if you want to get the visa, of course, if you are non-local, then I pass this presentation to third side. Third side will introduce this MQ program, MSc. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Chen. Okay, very good introduction to everyone here about the MSc, the EIE program. Now it's my turn, and I would like to introduce you about our MSc program, which is actually still in the department of Triple E, so I'm the program leader. In fact, so our program name here listed as the Master of Science in Microelectronics and Quantum System Engineering. So from the name, you can see that actually our program related microelectronics and quantum engineering. And in fact, we also provide the mode like the kind of the full-time and the part-time. Well, for our program, actually, this can be completed for full-time within 1 year if you are good study good enough. And for part-time, in fact, 2.5 years is the normal case. So I won't repeat this sentence like that for our program, but you know that nowadays the microelectronics is more and more popular and have a wide market request. This is why we actually raise up this program. This is also based on the market request. There have quite increasing market requirements that recruit more and more people to join this field. As you know that you are now using the kind of everything, even the AR popular, but you still need the hardware to support everything to running. That's why we actually raised up this kind of the program. And we are Triple E. We are electronic and like electronic. So in that case, we would like to offer this program with multidiscipline engineering courses to all the interested students. So we would like to offer the opportunity for those students and for them to open the kind of once they graduate, they have a lot of opportunity open to them in the market. So we will actually offer the flexibilities and allow students actually to tailor their educational journey. So as I early on mentioned that our program offered the mixed mode as of a full-time if you want to purely continue your study after undergraduate, or if you have some jobs already, so you can join us in the mode of the part-time. Then in kind of it won't affect your daily kind of the working. So basically, the full-time mostly will be for the part-time study mode, mostly offered only for the local students, as you know. And this one actually similarly to the master program for EIE. In fact, we totally require the student to complete 30 credits in order to get this master degree. Well, they actually have the different options. First, you can complete the 10 taught subjects, which included 6 of the core subjects and 4 elective subjects. This will be 10 taught subjects. However, if some students would like to take some research project instead of just only study for the subject, we offered another mode, which is included 8 taught subjects that include 6 core subjects as well as 2 elective. Another one, which is I mentioned here, this is the research project that is counted about 6 credits and normally take you around less than 2 semesters and you can complete it. So with this second mode, you can conduct a subjective study as well as the research projects. And for here, we listed the 6 core subjects, which is under this microelectronic project. From these topics titles, in fact, we would like to talk students about the microelectronic basic knowledge, including the designs, including the simulation, and even about the microchip fabrication technique. Of course, we also talking about some IC design, the circuit design, this kind of knowledge. If students are interested, this is the course you may take. And this was also set as a core subject, which means you must completed these subjects. On the other hand, our program is include the microelectronics as well as quantum technology. So in the elective subject, in fact, we offered 2 kind of the scheme. You see, the first scheme basically focused still on the microelectronics, the including such like the IC designs. They include the MEMS sensor device, this kind of the hardware, and also some kind of RF microelectronics, the IC. So in the second scheme, in fact, this is more focused on the quantum technology. This here, we are most focused on the quantum engineering instead of the physics, not exactly the quantum physics. That is if you go to the basic quantum physics, that will go to the other department. But our department, since it's engineering, we offer the students with more engineering point of view. You can see that it's related with quantum communication, quantum physics. This is basic quantum physics for your study other quantum knowledge, and also some quantum computing. This kind of things actually is nowadays using in many of the companies, especially in US, in mainland, they have the kind of a satellite quantum technology communication. They need this kind of the technology in order to support. So here, in fact, we're talking about more on the other one. This is the research project, because some students are interested about once they graduate, if the company actually during the interview, they ask what's the experience. Probably the research project, well, the experience is more important for them when they go to the interview. They will show what the experience they have during this research project. Then that's actually in fact, giving him or her more chance and opportunity to show his or her ability and capabilities. And from our previous kind of students' feedback, they see kind of the research project experience is kind of very useful, not only for their kind of the interview to the kind of the company, even for some research institute or for the university, if you go to further study, this is also important. So this is also why just now Professor Chen mentioned that nowadays more students taking dissertations. This is the point that I think you may pay attention to. And for those kind of research projects, similarly, we have the at the beginning of the semester, we will have the professors from the department give you some different topic for you to select. Then you need to talk to individual professors for the perspective interest topic you are interested. Once you aligned with the professors, then you can set up and start this research project. For the entrance requirement, I think this is exactly the same as the MSCs in EIE. For a bachelor, we need the bachelor degrees in electronic and electrical engineering or related disciplines. And if you don't have that bachelor degree, but at least you have some relevant, significant 2 years experience, that is also the opportunity open for you to apply this master degree. And also, English language is only required for those when they are studied, which is not conducted in English or other method. So this English basically for TOEFL or the International English Language Testing System, the basic overall band, the requirement are setting here. And I think just now Professor Chen emphasized what the requirement that you need those officially instead of other kind of non-officials. So this is the basic requirement also is from university when you enter. About the tuition fee, here you see that the tuition fee, because this is based on the credit base, so we ask this cost. I think this kind of the cost is a kind of, although this is the self-finance, you know that you invest yourself. Later on, I believe you will gain more. So at the beginning, this investment, I think, worth your kind of payment. And the initial registration credit is similar for local students. We require the 6, well, for the non-local, that will be the 12. I think this is the general information we have introduced. So that's all from me. Yeah. Thank you. So anyone have any question? If you are not clear or if you have something want to ask, just welcome. Feel free to let us know. If something unclear, you also can raise up. Yeah.
Maybe I would like to further add this one. So this is just a repeat actually. So if you are in the future, if you join, so how to graduate? Okay, so that means that you just also Dr. Chan also mentioned is that you need to have a 10 subject, then plus this 1 AIE. AIE just academic integrity. This is compulsory. Of course, for this one, you don't need to pay. This one, 30 credit, you need to pay. Then you can see if you want to graduate in PolyU for this MSc in EIE, MSc in MQ program, you can see overall grade point average is 1.7. Okay, so so this is the minimum requirement. If you that means this is a request. Then you can see we have 3 types of award. So you can see this is a distinction. That means if you get this GPA, actually is in this range. Then in your degree, we will mention this one. So this is just a credit is in this range. So this is the pass. I already mentioned the minimum is this. Okay, so if you want to consider for this one distinction, so that means you should not have this. You should have no more than 40% of credit earned by this credit transfer. Okay, so that means, for example, it's a 4 top subject actually for MSc program. So this one I think I already mentioned. So the same. So that means that we have an early deadline. We also have a May deadline. Okay, so the first one is this year. Okay, if you have interest in our program, in EIE, in MQ, so pay attention to this deadline, early one, and also the May one. May one actually is 2025, 30 April. Okay, so you can scan this if you want to know more about us, about our programs. Okay. So of course, application document for assessment, you can see like this. So you can provide. Of course, in our application system, you also can find this requirement, how to apply, how to prepare your document. Okay. So you also can scan our QR code if you have interest. Then I think if no more, I think that's all for this introduction. So this is the end of this session. We would like to invite you to give any questions. So Dr. Tsai and also me, we can answer your questions here. Okay, so any questions you have, you can just raise your hand. Okay, so we try to answer your questions.